Now, that is just the way I found this situation. Kentucky timber rattlesnake and an orange mouse. Or a red-orange mouse. Now, let's investigate that. Hey, you stay right there. Now this is all very interesting. Hey, stay there, you little buzztail. Come on. Well, this is all very interesting. I assure you, that is not how Mr. Mouse went in there. I have a theory. What do you think that could have caused this? This is pretty striking because this is not... It was a perfectly white mouse when I put it in there. And now it is perfectly orange. Now, from my bacteriology training, which was a very long time ago, but, you know, I still remember a lot of it. It was a very interesting and fun course, sort of like detective work. There was a bacterium known as Serratia marcescens. Oh, another one of those good Latin words. Now you know where I get all this fun stuff. Serratia was a bacterium that manifested itself in this bright red-orange colonies on the plate, and I'm thinking that that's what this is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that in the baggie, and freezing it is probably not going to hurt them. But I should have it cultured to see if it is indeed Serratia. How the hell could Serratia get in there and super colonize that so rapidly? Very interesting. We'll have to do some detective work on this. Well, Mrs. Brown is quite the character. There you go, that's nice. Well, gee, Mr. Brown doesn't even do that. Golly, Mr. Brown. I'm sorry I moved. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Took a long time for Mr. Brown to take something off the tongs, and then he usually takes it off in half my arm at the same time. She's really thin, so the first thing we do is we got her hydrated last night, And we get lots of food into her. And then we'll go ahead and worm her. We'll get 2 or 3 of these pups in her, because I noticed she had a lot of skin folds when she wasn't terribly flattened out. I also have to sort of get her up off the floor so she doesn't have real cold nights, because it's about 75 in the room, but the floor is, well, probably goes down to mid-60s. So this is the dwarf king brown species found on Papua New Guinea. And its name is Pseudacus because it's in the black snake family. I know, we talked about this before. And it's Pseudacus rossinoli. I think I am pronouncing that correct. Doesn't get as big as mainland king browns, but still packs the wallop. Hello, bud. How you doing? Male Palestine viper staring me in the face like, hey, is there anything you want to feed me, bud? If you don't, I'll have to break your blood vessels. Was that tasty, Mrs. Brown, huh? Now you can really tell that it's a Mrs. Brown. Look how that tail just drops off. And I've showed you Mr. Brown's tail, and holy cow, boy does he have a well-endowed tail with all of his hardware stored there. So since she isn't watching, let me quietly move back up here and get a second one and see if she wants it. See that skin fold right there? See that right there? Yeah, they're all skin folds, so we want to get some food into her as quickly as we can. So we fatten her up. And here's the pointy end. Oh! Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. There we go. That's a good girl. There you go. Okay. I understand that you're a bit camera shy. Okay. It's a couple good meals into her. She'll be on a accelerated feeding schedule to get some food and bulk onto her, and we can worm her. And that's what we have to sort of worry about with her is internal parasites. So let's let her dine in peace and move on. Well, I have to clean this little gal's cage, so I figured that maybe she would be interested in entertaining you. Relax, relax. Oh, you're gonna be mobile, huh? You're not. Gaboons are supposed to sit there. You're not supposed to be mobile, huh? You're just supposed to sit there like a log. Huh? Is that right, huh? She messed up her substrate as she should. Just that then we have to get her out of there and clean it up so she can once again have a clean tub to habitate. Oh, I see hungry mambas all around me. That's a good girl. You just sit right there. Got the tub clean. Now all we have to do is pour the remainder of the substrate in there. This stuff seems to work pretty darn good. Certainly effective enough. And for 2 cubic feet, it's like $3 or so a bag, compared to over $20 for reptile bark. Just a little on the expensive side. You know, for some animals it's okay to use, but other animals will just not bother. Now, do you want to get a drink, huh? You want a drink for the people, huh? Or would you rather bite me for the people? Even a gaboon this size would not be terribly pleasant. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Does that tickle, huh? Does that tickle? Huh? You want a drink? No? I see that quick respiration. Not quite sure what's going on. Her pupil's nice and constricted, but that doesn't mean she can't go from nice Gabby to bitch in 3/4 in just a few heartbeats. Hi. Not at all interested, huh? Alright. Well, we'll just hook you back. She's getting to be a big girl. Yeah, I know. There you go. Oh. That substrate is just perfect for you. Look at that. Doesn't she blend in perfectly with that substrate? It's not quite the forest floor, but you should be pretty happy with that. Yeah, that's still your box. It's just got clean substrate, so you don't have any poo hanging out. Okay? And just relax. I know. One would think that the Boomslang would be very much interested in chicks, but the fact of the matter is, this is such a skittish snake that I'm not sure it will, see, look at that, that's all defensive. That's a defensive posture. Get away from me or I'm gonna make you die. Ye God, see what I mean about being so defensive. Throat flaring means I mean business. I'm gonna bite you and you're gonna melt into the floorboards, buddy. Come on. Come on. It's a chickie. Ah, you are pissy. Whoa! Alright. You know, I've seen people free handle boomers, but I wouldn't try that with this guy. Here. Here, it's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a boomslang. Whoa! Alright. I'm just going to do what I've been doing and just leave the food on the floor and let the boomslang decide if it's going to eat it when it's much quieter.